Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are back again with another another build video, but also a build that I was recommended in the comments of my previous video. But before we get into it, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see any other videos. I would really appreciate it, and it would really be a huge favor to me. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We need 1,000 subscribers, or I need 1,000 subscribers to be monetized, and so that I can continue doing this for hopefully a very long time in the future. So if you want to do me a favor, and I know there's enough of you because I've been getting like consistently 2,000 views, so come on, do me a favor, do the subscribing thing. And yeah, let's hop into the video. I'll throw it to me, who is giving shout outs to the people who are responsible. First off, I would like to give out a shout out to the Dancing Fridge for pointing out that retribution is a thing. We'll get into that in the build overview part, and then the brass bat for the build that we are currently using today. Now, I did preemptively build a few memento stacks just to help, or well, just to give a proper overview, because you need to do some work with memento to actually get it rolling. But I have to say, never run strikers in this way either, and it's working well. Now, I didn't build the build exactly as recommended, because we're giving Retribution a try, which gives us a rather insane amount of a critted chance. So I'm working with a very low base roll critted chance today.
Reinforcements incoming.
There's a grenade. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Put you there, put you there. Go say hi to him, please. We have some regeneration already. Those bullets just can't seem to sneak past that minigun. Come on, pop your head out, please. No? Okay, well, fine. Then we'll just do that. We're also running the ranged world modifier, that if you're shooting someone at long range, it gives a decent amount of damage. So you'll be seeing that, as well as the turret damage thing. But we'll take a look at all that when... Oh, we're not done yet there. Was I able to... I was not able to refresh, sadly. You, on the other hand, I can build a decent amount of stacks on rather quickly.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Now I will show you how we're getting the well, slightly insanely high damage ticks that we are working with, as well in the shooting range a bit later.
Over there. See that?
We run around, pick up these backpack trophies. And now we'll start building insane damage stacks.
Detected. Location guarded by hostiles.
I love this laser beam.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
There we go. So that's pretty much how the build performs. As you can see, we hit incredibly hard.
Hostiles guarding location
But
nearby.
let's head over to the base of ops and we'll do a bit of, or I'll share my thinking behind the build here. Now, yeah, let's go down to the shooting range. Don't know if we're gonna need to test or show anything, but if we do, then we're down here in any case. Okay, so quick overview of the build. We are running the technician skill tree, max level watch, pestilence, Lexington, 4-piece strikers, memento backpack, and then the named LMG chase piece, which I'm not going to try and pronounce. It's the one that has perfectly braced on it. But yeah, that's basically it. We're running a turret and a striker drone as well. Now, for those of you who want it more in depth, here we go. Technician skill tree, we are running it for the mainly just for the yellow core. The first variation you can do is you could use the linked laser pointer on the Lexington if you want to add spotter on a chest piece instead of running the pestilence, but I'm running the pestilence, so that's not very important. It's just as a thing to notice. Assault rifle, health damage and damage to targets out of cover with in sync on the Lexington. With the pestilence, we have a max roll, damage to targets out of cover, and damage to armor. Plague of the Outcasts is actually working, so I can read it. Hits apply a debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times whenever an enemy dies. With this debuff, 100% of the stack is transferred to an enemy within 25 meters. So, yeah, it just pings around a ton of damage based on your current weapon damage. Then pistol, no one cares. I think that one's always there. Actually, I think it's been there for my last like 5 builds. I never use it. I never switch to a sidearm, so it just kind of stays there. Furthermore, we have a 4-piece striker, 4 yellows rolled there, or 3 yellows rolled on the strikers, and then the memento backpack with 1 yellow there. 2 red cores on my other 2 pieces. A little bit more into subcores, we have a crit hit damage and crit hit damage mod on the mask, crit hit damage mod on the memento backpack, and then crit chance mod with crit chance and crit damage on the chest piece. Gloves, we have crit chance. Knees, we have crit damage, and holster, we have crit damage as well. For those of you who are wondering, we are running with 32% crit hit chance. So that is what you were seeing there. And I have to say, as long as you're within mid-range, the world modifiers really help a decent amount, which is what we will be getting into now. I just want to switch this guy to what you call it? Invulnerable. There we go. Okay. For world modifiers, I don't have an active modifier yet, but we are running, like I said, Retribution, shooting enemy in mid-range, build stacks up to 100, 0.5% crit hit chance per stack, so 50% crit hit chance in total. Lose 1 stack every bullet fired after reaching 100 stacks. So you reach 100, and then for 100 bullets, you roll down, and then you build back up. So you're not always going to have 60% crit hit chance. But with the speed you're firing and the quantity of bullets that you're outputting in the Pestilence or an LMG build overall, I think this is probably one of the best ways to run it. You could run it on a normal AR build as well if you wanted to. No real reason not to. I'm not actually sure if mid-range by 60% of your critted chance, by 60% of your critted chance while there are enemies within medium range. Yeah, overall I think Retribution is probably the best of the two, unless you're running a skill build and you run high crits, so you're reducing skill cooldowns because of crits, then that could be very nice as well. For any other reason though, I don't really see the point. Then we are also running By the Teeth. By the Teeth is each shot of an enemy's body increases damage up to 2.5 times. The multiplier grows by 0.5 for each shot, and any registered headshot will reset it. Now, what's nice about this is this damage is inclusive to the pestilence. So we're generally doing about 500,000 damage on a body shot, so that's pretty much what you're going to be looking at. 2.5 times that, however, on long shots, if this is stacked, the Pestilence's passive tech really does a ton of damage. And then the third world modifier we have is Peak Engineering. Peak Engineering is assault and sniper turret skills now benefit from the amplified weapon damage or amplified damage of the range zones. So we're getting the respective damage bonus depending on how far someone is from the turret. For Retribution, we want to be mid-range. So, crit chance, as you can see, with the quantity of bullets we're outputting, now we're at max, so we're well over 60% crit chance. And, all honesty, the crits really build up quite a lot. We're lower on crits now because of the thing. Or no, we're already building back up. So, as you can see, you really ping through it at an impressive rate. They're back down to 0, and we're already halfway back up. For reference, if we're looking at actually firing at a named elite enemy in mid-range, does 15 count as mid-range? It does, just. So if we're looking at mid-range, is there any way I could reset this? Can I just... Can I unequip it perchance and reset it instantly? Unequipped, equipped. Okay, there we go. So as a little reference, for a named enemy, you ramp up pretty much to basically max just before you kill the enemy. And then after that, you're pretty much halfway down by the time it's dead again. So as long as you're hitting your shots, I think it's actually pretty fine. And then, yeah, naturally, if we're on long range... That's long range? Yes. Long range, the Pestilence damage text that I was talking about. That should be the last jump. Oh no, it'll jump here. And then it's going to jump to you, and then it'll probably jump back. No, it ran out. So, if we're... is there a way to build long range? In range? Nope. Well... So, that's max long range stacks. Oh, and the damage tick is just perfect. Because it's at long range, we're dealing 1.1 million damage ticks. Now, usually you'd need to be on a full red build for a proper... You'd need to be on a full red build for a proper damage tick. Now we're just chilling at around 900 to 1 million. If it works, it works. But yeah, that's the build. And once again, the two people that are responsible for giving me the build is Brosbat is responsible for the build, and then the Dancing Fridge is responsible for putting me up to Retribution. It's just brilliant. The Dancing Fridge also asked me if I didn't want to use Memento on the previous build. Main reason I didn't, and I was using Bloodsucker, was because of Intimidate. I preferred the instant refresh on armor there as well. But the Memento works pretty wonderfully as we have it in this build. But that's all I have for you today. I do hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.